Well, Gemini, you can expect a pretty big social agenda this month with the new moon, and I'm going to start this wheel rolling, taking place on April 1. Look at that. 11th house, friendships, social sphere expanding, new people in your life. Popularity is also shown, especially if you keep your eye out on this Venus transit moving right here at the top of the chart. And that's going to give you quite a bit of relief. As you can see here, you've had this Mars and Saturn transit, this obstructive astrological combination there in the ninth house. Ninth house is your principles and your beliefs. We've talked about that quite a bit over the last few weeks, last couple of months. We've seen this Mars and Venus combination weaving in and out of conjunction. Finally now, as you can see there, I better get my glasses on so I can see what I'm talking about here. We've got that 6th of April transit to your 10th house at the apex of the horoscope here. Now this 10th house already has Jupiter and Neptune there. These are beautiful conjunctions showing idealism, expansion of your professional ideals. And then Venus, the planet of charm and luck and attractiveness, also adding weight to this important part of the horoscope. It's important because it is the uppermost, what we call the uppermost angle of the horoscope. That has to do with your profession. It has to do with your self-esteem. It's how you present yourself to the world and the culmination of your self-development. Whereas this sun sign of Gemini here shows us the willpower, the way you present yourself to the world. This is what you become in the world. So of course, when you've got quite a few planets moving in the upper part of the horoscope, and especially the good ones like Venus and Jupiter, this usually indicates some sort of good luck in the area of your professional life while these two planets are transiting this area. Now, it may be early days, but you'd have to wait till Venus makes a closer conjunction here to these two planets. And actually, I haven't got my ephemeris here, but that may actually happen when Jupiter's already into the 11th house. So that's a while off. But still, you're getting the influence of these two planets in that 10th house now. So April is very, very lucky. You should go for your professional aspirations. Don't be afraid to put it out there. Now, the other thing here, we mentioned the new moon in your 11th house of social contacts. Here, the full moon on the 17th in your 5th house of creativity. So you've got a whole lot of good stuff happening here right now, Gemini. And that has to do with your creativity. And notice also Mars moves into the 10th house here. Now you have 4 planets. And then on the 20th of April, you'll see the sun move into this 12th house. So you've got this dynamic 10th house energy, which is your work, your creativity. That's the 5th house full moon. You've got your idealism, and now you've got the drive of Mars pushing you to achieve what you want, to really go for those ambitions. But be a little bit careful, because although this frustrating combo is now parting, the Mars and Saturn, you may rub people up the wrong way, especially your employer. You need to use the sweetness of Venus to get what you want. Here, Mars is very powerful in the 10th house. This upper angle, it has directional strength, meaning, especially if you move to the southern area, if you're looking for success or just some good vibes, a southward move, even temporarily, can revitalize you, give you the energy that you need. And that's shown too by the low-key position of the sun, which is your planet of vitality in life. It rules your 3rd house, by the way, which is your strength, your vitality, life force. Moving to the 12th house, it pulls that back a little bit, and there's a culling of the energies. That will be counteracted the moment, and that's at the very tail end of the month, your ruling planet Mercury moves into your sun sign. For the time being, that last week or so, could be more of a low-key period where you have to spend time alone. And that's almost in contradiction, isn't it, to this large cluster of planets there on the 27th. You've also got the moon there. That's 5 planets, showing the thrust in your work. But at the same time, this pulling back what it could be is more of a behind the scenes type of activity where you're planning, you're able to achieve things in your work, but not without, balancing that with time alone, time out, and your own space where you can get things done without the distractions of others. There it is, there on the 30th. The movement of your ruler into your sun sign is a great omen for the end of the month and a good start to the following month, which I'll get to in early May. In the meantime, don't forget to take a look at the rest of the readings I've got there for the month of April for you at astrology.com.au. Don't forget to subscribe. Drop me a line if you're looking for a more personal reading. Find out more about what's going on in this workplace, how you can navigate that. I'm here for you, and I'll see you next month. Take care.